What up, peeps? Beer guy here. Cheers. Foamy. How we doing, motherfuckers? Day number 13 of quarantine. That rhymes. I'm drunk. Not drunk enough, but drunk. It is 2:47 a.m. How's everybody doing? Seriously, like, you guys good? You live? You kicking? You got the coronavirus? You don't got the coronavirus? Can you breathe? Are you losing your fucking mind like I am? I'm losing my mind all fucking week. This shit sucks. Goes without saying. Any fucking way. Where was I going with this? Shit. I am drunk. Okay, alright, I remember now. Little pep talk here. Yes. Um oh, by the way, I just turned 31 yesterday. Or well, technically now 2 days ago. I'm 31 years old now. Yay me. Any fucking way. Pep talk. Uh April's right around the fucking corner. Like literally, bro. It's next fucking Wednesday. April 1st. And we all know that April 1st, if you're a fucking comedian like everybody fucking is, you like to prank people on April 1st because it's April fucking Fool's Day. And that's great. Don't get me wrong. I am a fucking prankster. And I've got a lot of people in my life that are fucking big pranksters. You know, I spent the bulk of my 20s fucking with people and doing crazy shit with my friends. Fuck with people's heads, right? Prank phone calls too. God, I have no limit to the stories of prank phone calls that we made in our fucking 20s. Even, we made a few even in the last couple of years while we were hanging out and we were fucking wasted. But anyway, I digress. I love a good prank. I do. I've done some twisted shit that people have gotten pissed off at me about, and 24 hours later, we talk about it and they're laughing their asses off about it. Okay? I've done some twisted pranks. Um, I looked them up on YouTube. I love fucking watching them. Even the ones where I'm thinking, hey, that's kind of shitty. Somewhere in the back of my head, I'm still fucking laughing. Mostly because the majority of the YouTube pranks that I see that I think are fucked up are probably scripted anyway. So fucked up as it may be, it's fake. So what's the matter? Um, but with everything going on in the world right now, I feel like there's an elephant in the fucking room and I could, I mean, I'm the only one. I haven't seen anyone online on social media talking about this, so I could be the only one thinking it. It's just a thought that really just, honestly, just crossed my mind within the last 2 or 3 days, on and off. I wasn't even going to say anything about it, but I feel almost obligated to say something because no one else is saying it. Um, I feel like I should point out that we shouldn't use this coronavirus shit as cannon fodder for a good prank on April Fool's Day. And I feel like I shouldn't even have to fucking say that. Um, and maybe I don't have to say it, like I said. Maybe there's no reason to fucking say it at all. Maybe people have more common sense than I believe they fucking do. But I really don't think there's a whole lot of common sense in this shitty, fucked up world. So here I am. You know, no one else is saying it, so I'll fucking say it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what the fuck it is. I'm just gonna drink another beer if I turn out to be wrong. So it doesn't matter at the end of the fucking day. And then you can all just turn around and fuck yourselves. is what it is. But I feel like I should at least say it, right? Because we live in a world this day and age where people do stupid shit. People have always done stupid shit. I mean, nowadays people do really, really stupid shit. And it's everybody's easily offended. Sometimes they're right for being easily offended. Sometimes you kind of like really, lighten the fuck up, bitch. Um, and I feel like if someone's gonna turn around and be like, "Yo, so and so's got coronavirus," or that member of your favorite band was tested positive for corona, or oh my god, I'm in the hospital. They said I have corona. If someone out there is going to say that to a friend or a family member or a loved one or blah 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 as a prank on April Fool's Day, that's really fucked up. And that's something that I don't, like I said, I've watched a lot of fucked up pranks on YouTube where I thought, hey, that's real shitty, but I still kind of laughed. That's something that I think that I wouldn't be able to laugh at. The only words coming out of my mouth would be, you're a piece of shit. Because if you can do that, you are a piece of fucking shit. Um, I mean, if you can tell someone your favorite band member of your favorite band is sick and they confirm they have coronavirus, that's a shitty thing to do because music is a big fucking thing, bro. All right. So say this person, blah blah blah, who the fuck ever is living a shitty fucking life. And music is their only fucking go-to. The only thing that makes them feel good, the only relief they have from daily shit, aside from the coronavirus, just in general, that makes them feel better. And this one band is one of the biggest bands that they really fucking look to. And you tell them that a member of that band that they fucking worship is confirmed positive for corona, breaking their heart, you know? And nowadays, I hate to say it, I don't mean to sound like I'm saying it's anybody's fault in particular, but nowadays, anybody will believe any fucking thing. So if you go to someone and say something like that, 9 times out of fucking 10, they're going to believe you before they even think twice. You know, if you post it on social media, they're not going to do their research. If you tell them to their face or over the phone, they're not going to do their fucking research. There's a few people that will, or there's a few people that'll straight up say, well, that's bullshit. Until I hear it from the band themselves, I'm not buying it. And not even just bands or musicians, actors, uh, you know, politicians. They matter. I don't give a shit about them. They're part of the fucking problem as it is, as far as I'm concerned. Politicians, what the fuck ever. If it's a popular name and you say something like that, 9 times out of 10, the person you're saying it to is not going to go out of their way to do the research. They're just going to buy the story, believe you word for word, be 100% convinced that it's legit, and it's going to fuck their fucking brain. It's going to break your fucking heart. And then you're an asshole. Not only are you an asshole, but you're an asshole who's also a fucking piece of shit. Okay? Reality. It is what it is. I digress. It's not just musicians or bands or whatever. It's anybody, like I said. But you also really, really, more than anything, shouldn't fuck around like that about family members or friends or whatever. Don't be going to Joe Schmo down the fucking street that you've known for 10 fucking years and being like, hey, you know, John the Slob up the fucking road that we've known for 15 fucking years has coronavirus, because Joe Schmo down the street and John the Slob down the fucking road might be best fucking friends. And Joe the fucking Schmo down the street might be like, holy shit, what? You know? I mean, I'm all for a good prank. Even if it's twisted and it's a little fucked up, I'm all for a good fucking prank. Um, but this is off limits. This is not something you fuck around about. This is a pandemic. Obviously, you probably heard that word a lot lately. It's a pandemic. It's the beginning of a massive change to this world. Um, Slightly off topic. Another thing pissing me off lately is everybody insisting that we're going to be okay and we're going to go get through it. And damn good chance we might. I mean, there's more confirmed recoveries than there are confirmed deaths, especially in this country. You know, and the media is leaving that out. They're not bringing that up. Nobody is talking about the recoveries, the amount of recoveries. Everybody's just talking about how many people are getting infected and how many people are dying. So we could make it, because the reality of it is the news is just covering up how many people are recovering. People are beating this, so it could happen. But nobody really knows. And it's kind of getting under my skin hearing people talking about, we're going to get through it. It just, I mean, I get people are trying to be hopeful and encourage other people, but lighten up a little bit because if it goes the wrong way, you know, it's going to fuck your head up even more. I shouldn't even have said any of that, really, but it is what it is now. I digress. Um, I forget the point of that whole thing in the first place. I was building up to something. I don't fucking remember what the fuck it was. I don't even know what post it now, but I probably still will. Um, I mean, it's a fucked up, crazy world. Um, I think it's just wrong to potentially mislead people in a time like this. If we do get through it, things are going to be fucked for a long time. Financially, people are going to be screwed up with their money, and I don't know. I don't fucking know. But you got to hold on to some level of hope. The point of this whole video is, let's all have a good time on April Fool's. I'm not saying don't go out and prank your fucking neighbor down the street. Do it if you can, if you got a good idea, because right now we could all use a good fucking laugh, right? I mean, your neighbor down the street might be mad for a couple hours, but if he laughs a couple hours later, you did a good deed. Because, I mean, we need a good laugh. The reality of it is, stressing over all this shit and dealing with your anxiety over it, especially if you've already had anxiety before all this shit even came into effect, you're just going to weaken your immune system. And you're more susceptible to this fucking thing. And, I mean, you gotta you gotta stay mentally healthy as well. If you want to beat this, if you want to even avoid it, you gotta keep your head clear. And I know that's fucking hard. Believe me, I know it's fucking hard because I've got anxiety without this shit. And before the lockdown even began, I was already going through a bunch of shit. My wife leaving and some other things going on. But you gotta hold on to some sliver of hope, something to keep your head above water. So go out on Wednesday and prank Joe Schmo down the street. Have a good laugh. Hope and pray that he might have a good laugh later on. Or at that very moment, maybe he won't get it. Maybe he'll just be like, shit, that was fucked up. Go out and do it. If you've got a good idea, do it. But Leave the coronavirus out. And again, I have to say, I think it's fucked that I even have to bring this up, you know. But I just have this gut wrenching feeling, and they always say follow your gut. I have this gut wrenching feeling that there's going to be a few fucking piece of shit morons somewhere in this world. You might see it on YouTube, or you might not see it at all. But even if you don't see it at all, it happened, that are going to use this as cannon fodder and fuck with people on April Fool's Day, and it's not right. If I'm right, it's not fucking cool. Just don't do it. Just, if it's in your head, if you're like, hey, shit's going crazy, the world's falling apart, let me use this as a prank and try to make light of it, change your mind. Come up with something else. Shit, look at the fucking trends on YouTube and just follow the fucking trends. And I'm not normally one for following trends, but I'd rather see people follow the trends than reach for an idea that is really, really going to piss people off and make people more anxious than they already are, because you're convincing them that someone they know or they know of, that they really fucking enjoy their company, or they just enjoy what they do to make their life better. Convincing them that that person is sick and potentially dying, it's just fucked up. The ramblings of an angry drunk. I'm not angry. I'm just living in a world full of fucking dumbasses. You know, everybody's a dumbass these days, as Red Foreman from fucking that '70s show would probably say, if it was a Netflix show and they were allowed to curse. You know, um, to further quote Red, if I were a bird, I'd fly into a ceiling fan, because this world is just, it's stupid. People are stupid. People are mean. They're fucked up. 21st century, and you still got people bitching about homosexuality. You know, bitching about transgenderism, and complaining about the way someone else wants to live their lives because you don't think it's right. Who the fuck cares if who the fuck ever is a dude and wants to be a fucking chick, or vice versa, or if the fucking president turns around, not that I think he would, but if the president turns around and says I don't have a gender, who fucking cares? That's their life. What business is it of yours? Even if they're putting it out there on the fucking social media, scroll along, bitch. Scroll along. If you don't agree, you don't gotta fucking read it. You don't gotta watch it. You don't gotta listen to it. You don't gotta put your input into it. Go to your friends that agree with you and bitch about it to them, because they'll bitch about it back to you, and you all get along just fucking great and have a good old fucking tea party. You know, you don't gotta bash on people and start wars and start fights and conflicts with everybody. You're spreading hate. You may not realize it, but you're spreading fucking hate, and you're causing more fucking issues in the long run. This is the 21st fucking century. Grow a pair of fucking balls and get the fuck over it. The fuck over it. For real. I'm so sick of it. I am so fucking sick of it. Get the fuck over it. Grow the fuck up. We don't live in the fucking 1600s. In the words of my favorite band, Breaking Benjamin, save this selfish world. Because we are fucking selfish. And maybe, some people are saying coronavirus is a cure, not a disease. We're the disease. We've infected the planet, and the coronavirus is trying to cure the planet. There's that fucking out in Italy. They've got the highest death toll as far as I know. But you know, birds are chirping and the water is looking clearer and there's more fish in the water and shit and the sky doesn't have as much, smog and smoke and shit from pollution. Maybe it is a cure. Maybe we are the disease. Maybe Mother Nature is just trying to eradicate the disease, the sickness, to get rid of the sickness. Maybe it's legit. And if that's the case, we brought it on our fucking selves. Nobody did it to us. We did it to our fucking selves. You know? My head is getting foggy from the alcohol. So I'm going to end it here. I don't even know if I'll post this. I know I've said that in quite a few videos lately, and some of them ended up being posted, some of them haven't. But I'm not even really sure at all if I want to post this. To be honest with you, I wanted it to be a positive video, and it kind of strayed. It kind of fluctuated. It went positive, angry, pissed the fuck off, you know, positive again, all the way the fuck back up there. It was all over the place, this video. And that's why I'm not 100% sure if I want to post it. Um, and I said some shit in this that might create some controversy. I don't know. Maybe it won't. There's nobody really watching my shit anyway, so who the fuck knows? But if you see it, obviously I decided, fuck it. Fuck what people think, and I went ahead and I posted it. I certainly don't show what YouTube thinks. I'm not in this for the money. I've said it before. I don't make anything out of this. I'm not a YouTube vlogger, as most people would say, in the sense that they're living in a big fucking fancy house and making a couple extra fucking $100 off of this shit. That's not me. I'm not making a fucking single dime off of this. I'm as broke as you can imagine. All right. So I don't give a fucking rat's ass about what YouTube says, but I care about avoiding the stress that comes with creating controversy. I talked shit on controversy in this video, and I almost feel like the post it would contradict what I was trying to say. So I gotta put some thought into whether or not I actually want to post it. But in the end, stay safe, stay healthy, wash your fucking hands, um, wipe down your countertops, keep your house clean. Above all else, try not to go out unless you absolutely have to. Even I'm not really going anywhere. There's really nowhere for me to go because everything is closed, but I'm trying not to go out. I've always been a very isolated person as it is, but I'm even more isolated now than ever before. Um, I've only been going to places that are considered essential: the dollar store to buy food, the grocery store to buy food, the beer distributor to get beer. I know that's not really essential, but um, I throw it in with my trips to the supermarket for food. And the beer distributors are still open, so obviously someone considers it essential. Um, but try not to go anywhere. Hashtag stay the fuck home, all that good shit. Because the longer we ignore what they want, the longer we're going to be cooped up in the fucking house. And who the fuck wants to stay inside for the rest of their fucking lives? If we continue to ignore the rules, I hate rules, but if we continue to ignore these rules, it's never going to end. So do the best that you can, stay inside, and if you have to go outside, be careful, wash your hands, maintain the whole 6 feet apart from other people fucking thing. A lot of places are putting markers on floors in their businesses so you can judge how far apart you are. That's how far apart you're supposed to stand. Um, just do what they want you to do. You know, the more we do what they want us to do, the faster we get out of that shit. So, stay life and drink a fucking beer and fucking cheers. Slam this one before I cut this out, alright? This is to you. Here's to us. Here's to all of us. Everybody across the fucking planet going through it, even if you don't fucking drink, here's to you anyway. Cheers, bitch. That was a good one. Got my haircut the other day, by the way. Well, I cut it myself. Have a good fucking and just be safe.